Alright, Cloud City, welcome on back to yet another episode on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We are at the Chocobo Ranch. We are ready to progress. One thing to note that I just found out, you can actually check on it here on the quest icon. It does, like, each quest apparently it does have like a level requirement, so wants us to be level 17 before we go to the Chocobo Ranch. You can also see it here in the story. So like down and out, they wanted us to be level 15, this level 15, level 16 for Abandoned Dock, level 17 for the Chocobo Ranch. So kind of cool going forward, because you know we didn't really see that in the first chapter, not until the end, which again we didn't really go into this menu to see if there was a level requirement, so kind of nice. But anyway, without further ado, let's head to the Chocobo Ranch here, see if we can't rent some chocobos, or maybe if these nice folk will part ways with a chocobo or two. 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this like a chocobo track? 1, 2. I bet you that's a chocobo track. I bet you can race chocobos. Hey, Bill's here.
Pleasure to see y'all again, and welcome to my humble ranch.
Managed to get your truck fixed?
Indeed I did. You must have been my lucky charms. She started up right after you left.
Go figure.
Anywho, what can I do you for? You in the market for some fine feathered friends by any chance?
Oh yeah.
Are we ever? Need them to get through the swamplands.
Then you have come to the right place. Back in the day, we had Republic ferries to get us from A to B, but now they're nothing but driftwood, sadly. We got the next best thing, though. Chocobos. To them, a bottomless bog's no worse than a kiddie pool. Now, ladies, you're probably wondering, what gives these birds the power to glide across swamps with ease? Would you believe that their fluffy feathers give them the buoyancy to float, while their limber legs can outrun a motorboat? Not even the dreaded Midgar Sormer, one of the fastest fiends around, can keep up with them.
Wow.
But you don't need convincing. You just need pointing to a hard-working chocobo. Nature's two-legged limousine.
So, can we rent some?
Sure can. My grandson Billy's in the stable over yonder. He'll help you out.
Oh. But in the meantime, let's check to see what you guys got here. You got a cushion. What was the other thing you had on sale? I would have saved up 400 gil. Damn it. Oh, that bites. Precision defense, focus materia, extend input timing window for precision defense. We'll get one so I can have one on Cloud. Let's go ahead and get max HP. Can't go wrong with max HP. Tifa, what we gonna do with you, girl? That's fire, increased damage, grounded attacks, that's good. Aerith, max MP is always good. Then again, so is Jetstream. You should win magic attack without expending MP. her next ability will get the max MP Barrett, max HP by 200, unleash fire attack, or unleash, yeah, max HP for Barrett. Red, max HP, wind or fire. I feel like putting fire on him would be beneficial. And then next we'll get max HP for him. That's cool. You can see like the flash sale on the icons on the compass. That's really cool. It gets near it, kicks me in the face. Ah, you stupid. Hopefully you don't need. I'm broke. I just, yep.
Need some chocobos to cross the swamp.
This might be interesting.
Sorry, Pops, but you're out of luck.
Pops.
Got no more birds. Last one went this morning.
Could have fooled me, kid.
These are spoken for. That or they're not fit for riding. But I can see you're in a bind, so I'll bump you up the list. For a price,
Shit.
of course.
Which is?
10 grand each.
The thing is, we don't have that kind of money. Or any, really.
Well, there is one other option. Only cost you $1 grand. Is what a scoundrel might say. But I wouldn't dream of distressing y'all further. Just so happens one of our birds ran off the other day. Wild thing, but still a fine chocobo. If you can manage to find and catch him, then he's yours. Free of charge.
You sure?
Yeah, why not? Name's Pico, the hardest-headed bird you'll ever meet, by far. And he's the spitting image of Pops here. You can start by looking for his tracks. Find those, and you're sure to find the feet that made him. Now, wild
Spitting
chocobos can
image
be a
of
bit
Pops.
skittish around people. But if you play it cool and creep up real quiet-like, you'll wrangle them no problem.
I think we can do that. Thanks.
And one last thing. This info comes free of charge, provided you promise to stop by our shop. Speak to Chloe back there. She'll sell you whatever you need.
Kid's a born businessman.
If y'all can catch our runaway and get his butt back here, riding and rearing lessons are on me.
All right, let's go check out what Chloe's got.
Sorry about my brother. All he thinks about is money. He's just doing his job. We understand. I suppose, but he's been a real pain about it ever since our parents left. Say, are you guys from Midgar? Yeah, the Undercity. Then do you happen to know Chocobo Sam?
Mm-hmm.
Not very well, but yeah, I guess we do. Where is he?
Probably the Sector 6 slums. He's a big deal in Walt.
Why do you ask? I was thinking about reaching out. It's his fault Mom and Dad are gone, so...
Chloe, that's none of these good folks' business.
But they get help.
Don't tell anyone what she told you. Sam's one of the biggest names in the business. If he gets wind of that story, our ranch is done for.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us. I promise. Oh, take these greens. You can give them to Pico when you find him. They were always his favorite treat, you see. Maybe he'll come back once he's had a taste. Right. Should probably sell you stuff, huh? Billy will throw a fit if I don't at least try to get you to spend a few gil. No pressure, but if anything catches your eye. Also, if you have any golden plumes on you, I can exchange them for Chocobo gear. So be sure to hand them
Chocobo gear?
over to-
Dude. The ranch's tax shop will have Chocobo gear for sale, which can only be traded for golden plumes. These rare feathers can be obtained by wrangling new chocobos or repairing chocobo stops. Yo, I like this. This is cool. Okay, so you can buy beast talons. You can buy mist seeds. You can buy, dude. This is like stuff that you would use to craft. So then we can get headgear used by Shinra's Chocobo mounted units. Torso protection used by Shinra's Chocobo mounted units. So to get basically the Shinra avian gear for a Chocobo, you need 6 golden plumes.
I hope Pico doesn't give you all too much trouble.
Dude, this is fucking cool. We're gonna get like our own Chocobo. That's badass. Obtained a timeless rod, so a new weapon for Aerith, I'm assuming. Which I think we have not mastered Arcane Ward yet. She's about to. Strike an enemy and inflict stop. That sounds good. Okay, so what's the discovery with her again? Collect golden plumes and exchange them for Chocobo gear at Chloe's shop. So we need to figure out how to get golden plumes. Watch out, guys. Watch out. Trying to get back down. Whee! Alright, we'll be back with... what was his name? Pico? Who looks like Cloud here, I guess?
All right, Pico. Where'd you run off to?
Pico.
Pico?
Let's try looking for some tracks.
Hey. There's also a chest. An Aria Pinion. That looks like a... almost looks like a golden plume. Let me look around the ranch first before you guys just rush me off, you know. I learned from Calm. I didn't get to fucking explore that. I missed out on fucking loot. So still salty about that. Okay, so let's head towards... oh, I can't jump this one. Okay, so let's see if we can't find... okay, I see it. Oh, I see him.
Bingo.
Bingo, there's
Yeah!
Pico.
Come on, y'all. Let's go bag us a Chocobo.
Keep it down. When you're on the hunt, you don't want to startle your prey.
Pray? You know we're not here to kill him, right?
Yeah?
There's more than one. Approach Pico without being noticed. If you are in danger of being spotted by him or one of his pack mates, quickly press circle to roll out of sight. You can also distract Chocobos by throwing stones you pick up. Use L1 to aim and square to throw. I don't have any rocks. See when the Chocobo's back is turned. It looks like there's like a checkpoint. That one went to sleep. So now we need to move when his back is turned. Okay, so he's facing us now. So now wait until he turns again, and then we're gonna dodge roll and damn, it's a big rock. Come here. We gotcha. Obtain 2 golden plumes. Oh, okay.
Aw, isn't he just the cutest?
He's trying to figure out.
You know, they are kind of similar.
Totally.
What does he want now?
Do you think maybe he's still hungry?
Sorry, that's all the food we had.
But you know where there's more? Bill's place.
Back to the ranch it is then.
Come on.
Home on the range. Yeah, man, he like took off. Dude, I like the music. Music's goofy. It even had the Chocobo like cute. That was pretty badass. Pico should be back. So catching them, we get golden plumes.
Ah, there's our guy. Nothing beats a little taste of home, now does it?
Not so much as a feather out of place. Got one healthy bird here.
Enough to ride?
Sure, though I wouldn't try till he's done eating. Once he's had his fill, though, I'm sure he'll come around to the idea, if we ask him nice. Ain't that right? I'll need to prep his gear and all that, so why don't you wait outside?
About to go over here and spend some golden plumes.
I really can't thank you enough for bringing Pico back to us.
Trade. Let's get the breastplate first.
If you ever want to change your Chocobo's gear, feel free to use the stable just over there.
Which stable? Oh, this one? Aw, you can use the... Chadley!
Hey there.
What a pleasant surprise. You do remember me, don't you?
Okay, I thought we had time.
I knew you would. It was an absolute pleasure working with you in Midgar. Thank you again. Your invaluable intel allowed me to create so much materia. Detecting internal monologue. The hell's this weirdo doing here? I was created by Professor Hojo, you know. Though your thoughts could be read by any cyborg. But, to answer your question, I took a page out of your book and skipped town. Now, the whole world's my laboratory. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask, if it's not too much trouble.
You need more battle intel.
That's the Cloud I know. Always eager to get on with it. But yes, though, I'd like you to activate some Remna Wave towers first. They were originally constructed by the Republic of Junon, but were
Remna
claimed by
Wave
Shinra
towers,
after
huh?
the war. Since which time they've sat idle and untouched, just waiting for someone to put them to good use. The more towers you activate around the world, the more my processing power will grow. As will the area I can survey. I might even be able to construct a communications network independent of Shinra. How does that sound? You'd not only be helping me, but yourselves as well.
If we find any, we'll turn them on.
Wonderful. I thought you might say something like that.
Intel
Let's
on
get started
Grassland's
then.
Remna Wave
See that
towers
tower?
has been
That's
registered.
Your first target.
I was wondering what
And
those were.
this will activate it.
The Chad module.
As the tower's close by, allow me to accompany you.
Bringing the world to life.
Here we are.
Cool.
Tower activation confirmed. Initiating preliminary scan of the grasslands.
Grassland's
All
combat
ascertained
assignments have been
locations of
registered.
teams and natural resources.
Groham's got himself a scouter.
After careful consideration, I have devised a new name for this type of research. I call it World Intel.
World Intel. Chadley will employ the data you collect to develop new materia, create new combat simulations, and embark on other other scientific endeavors. Activate the Remna Wave towers you encounter and help Chadley deepen your understanding of this world. Hell yeah.
I hope you'll assist me in gathering relevant data by completing various tasks on your travels. In return, I will use the information you provide to develop new materia, quid pro quo. To summarize, I want us to become research partners. But before that, is there anything you would like to ask?
We'll just go through all of them.
With each piece of world intel you collect, you will also provide me with the data I need to develop new materia. What I ultimately produce, however, is for you to decide. I look forward to finding out what we can create together. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? These communications towers were built by the Republic of Junon in order to further their understanding of the planet. They scan for all manner of signals, which in turn reveal myriad locations of interest, such as long-forgotten ruins and rare natural phenomena. Should you happen to stumble across a tower, please activate it. I must urge you to proceed with caution though. Feral beasts often claim these installations as their territory. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? With a special pair of goggles, you can do battle in a virtual arena, regardless of your real-world location. That's the combat simulator. Or my combat simulator, as Shinra developed the stationary models first. And fret not, it will never be obsolete. I'll keep it up to date with intel from unique enemy encounters. I will also endeavor to implement all of the summons, once I finish analyzing the myths and legends surrounding them, of course. In fact, after poring over stories from the grasslands, I have finished implementing a new one, the towering colossus known as Titan. Engage him at your leisure. Do you happen to have
Titan
any questions
already?
about world intel and the like?
Specific intel related tasks.
Which particular task would you like to learn about?
Oh, wow.
Simply put, life springs are formed when the life stream breaches the planet's surface. To Shinra, the volume of Mako that can be extracted from these springs is insignificant, certainly not worth the expense. But to us, they are a veritable font of knowledge. In order to tap these precious reserves, however, you will first need to find them. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. While it is normal for creatures to adapt to their environment, sometimes these adaptations make them a threat. I would like you to track down and eliminate these creatures, and amass data on them in the process. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. In certain remote areas, fragments of planetary wisdom have coalesced into crystalline forms. Though the knowledge contained within them is vast and varied, one subject is of particular interest to me, that of summons. If you would analyze the crystals in my stead, thus extracting said knowledge from them, I can use it to enhance our materia. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. Ah, yes, I was hoping you would ask. I detected some strange energy signals earlier. My current theory is that they emanate from the remnants of ancient artifacts. But until we investigate, there's simply no telling what the sources might be. And since we have yet to identify them, I have taken the liberty of naming these objects proto-relics. A rather endearing name, if I may say so. At any rate, I would be grateful if you could investigate said curiosities and ultimately recover them for study. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away.
Well, we're good.
Do you happen to have any questions?
I'm assuming that's
about
all
world
like
intel and
the.
like?
I'm assuming that's all like the stuff that you can find around the world
In
to
that
do.
case, I see no reason not to begin at once. With your activation of this tower, my analysis of the grasslands has already yielded some data. Though hardly substantial, it is enough for me to create materia. Which of these would you like?
Oh wow. Allows you to use fire and ice magic. That is nice. We have 20 points. Morph allows you to turn enemies into items with morph. Enemies whose health has fallen below a certain amount can be defeated in this fashion. That's crazy. I would say fire and ice materia. We got 20 points and probably morph. Allows an ally to automatically use spells with the linked materia when not actively controlled during battle. Allows an ally to automatically use unique abilities when not actively controlled in battle. Tifa will also use unbrindled strength when not actively controlled if this materia has been equipped. Oh, I should have gotten that one. But I guarantee we'll go around and be able to get enough points to get all those.
I wish you all the best in the long journey that lies ahead of you. And remember, you're not in this alone. Should you require assistance, just ask.
I think it's crazy that he's already got Titan. Assessing and defeating new fiends will provide Chadley with the data he needs to update the simulator. Combat challenges. Complete these challenges to earn a variety of rewards such as powerful summoning materials. Speak with Chadley to access this simulator.
Cloud! I have recreated Titan, the mythical colossus of the grasslands, in virtual space. I encourage you to pit your skills against this summoned entity so that I might complete its materia.
Chadley Combat Simulator. Level sync items cannot be used. Titan materia. Beginners, Hall, Cloud. Oh man, we got a bunch. I think I could just go right into it. Emerge victorious against these mighty entities in the combat simulator to be rewarded with their summoning materia. If an entity is proving too difficult, you can gain an advantage in battle by analyzing its corresponding summon crystals around the world. Okay. So we'll wait on that then. Because we might be able to find stuff to weaken him.
You make in your travels.
Okay, so let's see what all we found here. Expedition Intel 1. Fiend Intel. Hey, that was that one building that I was wondering about. Phenomenon Lookout. Another tower. Moogle Intel. Probably another tower. Alright. Alright. Plains Tower. Yeah, looks like next episode's probably gonna be going around and doing this stuff, huh? So yeah, let's finish Pico's prep here.
Hey, perfect timing. Pico's all prepped. But first, here, you just give that whistle a toot and your Chocobo will come a-running.
Press R1 to use your Choco Whistle and summon your bird to your side while out exploring the world. Note you can only call a Chocobo in a region once you have wrangled that region's bird.
So, who here's never been on Chocoback?
I haven't.
Why don't we take a few laps to get you comfortable then? Come with me.
Practice. Okay, now that he's done, can I do this? Do we slap that breastplate on? Chocobo tea. So that's where Charlie is for now. Get this fairly early on, which was nice.
Here's where we get our birds in shape for the races.
What races?
The gold saucers, I mean. They're a big deal in our community. Won't find a ranch around here that doesn't compete.
So you guys race too?
We've been sitting it out since Mom and Dad left. But we're gonna get back in the fight soon and kick the tar out of one particularly nasty weasel. But never you mind all that. You just focus on the basics, like making sure you don't get thrown from the saddle. Why don't you try hopping on Pico and giving me a holler? Okay, but how's about we stretch his legs a bit?
Use the training ground on Bill's ranch to get the hang of Chocoback riding. Pass each of the goalposts in order and complete the course as quickly as you can. So R2, L3, dash. Press again to sprint, circle to jump. So I'm assuming this is how a Chocobo race would go. Second lap. Choo! We beat it. We beat the time. First was 31. We did 30:23.
That was something else. You and Pico are a perfect match. Might even have what it takes to win a race or two at the Gold Saucer.
Damn, we got a bunch for that.
Can't thank you enough, Billy.
Oh, that reminds me. Y'all mentioned your flat broke, right?
Yeah.
Then you might want to swing by Calm again. Now that the troopers have cleared out, it's probably safe for you to ask around for work.
And I could get my
don't run off
loot.
just yet. My sister's looking for help. Not sure what the trouble is. Didn't want to confide in me for whatever reason. Honestly, She hasn't been herself since Mom left. They did dang near everything together.
You want to lend Chloe a hand?
We need to move on.
True, but moving on costs money. We had fun helping people in Sector 5, right? Same deal.
People the world over. What? I am so lost at like how they were wording this. People the world over are willing to pay top gil for Cloud's hand for higher services. Track these odd jobs, open the map with touchpad and select quests. Certain settlements will have a notice board upon which citizens in need will post job offers. Accepting a job will mark your new employer on your map. Tackle the odd jobs listed here to earn rare rewards, deepen your bonds with your allies, and increase your party level. Basically a bulletin board. Okay. You can warp to any unlocked waypoints such as towns, repaired chocobo stops, and activated remnant wave towers. Use touchpad to open the map and select a location to instantly travel to it. Note that you can only fast travel to chocobo stops once you have wrangled the region's chocobo. Side hustle. Oh yeah, look at that, we can fast travel. Hell yeah. Oh man, that's just opened way up. But let's go talk to Chloe first. Before we just move on. Actually, we're way past 30 minutes. We're at 37. We're gonna wrap up here. In the next one, we might be doing some exploring, quite a bit of exploring. So we're gonna probably tackle the world intel and stuff like that as we head back. 'Cause I'm not gonna fast travel to Calm. I'm gonna try to go through and tackle all this stuff, especially now that we have a bird. Gets us around faster. But anyway, stay tuned, guys. More Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will be coming your way.